Sandy Toe Tarot. My name is Laura. It is a pleasure to be with you guys today to do this reading. It's an exciting reading. It is summertime now. June 21st was officially the start of summer and the summer solstice. I kind of missed that date because I was busy doing other things, but that's okay because we're still early into the summer, so I think we can still do a reading about what's coming up for you this summer. Summer of 2022. These are your predictions. What will it bring? I have 4 piles out here this time. So this could be pretty interesting. Sounds like there's different things for different people coming up for this summer. I have pulled Oracle, and I will start the reading with the Oracle cards, and then I will pull Tarot as we go through the reading. I haven't used this format before. It's just what I was inspired to do, so that is what I'm going to do. I tried to pick stones that kind of reminded me of summer in some way. So there's no particular meaning to these stones. They are just what I chose. On pile 1, we have the Sea Opal or the Opalite. On pile 2, the Sodalite, which reminded me of summer nights. On pile 3, an Aventurine. And on pile 4, a Sunstone, because you know, the sun does shine in the summertime. I do appreciate you picking me for your tarot reader today. I know that there are many tarot readers out there on YouTube, and you are spoiled for choice, so thank you for choosing me. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me and it helps the channel to grow. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And hit that bell so you'll be notified when I do upload new videos. It is completely free to subscribe to any YouTube channel. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on these readings and see what comes out. I'm very excited to see what's coming up for us for this summer. Go ahead and make your choice, pile 1 through 4. Hit that time in the timestamp below, and it will take you directly to that point in the reading. And I will see you there. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 1, these are going to be your 2022 summer predictions. And we'll just see what messages come out. Pile 1 did have the Sea Opal or the Opalite on it. So I have, for the Herb Crafter Tarot, I got a lot of Oracle here. I got one from about 5 piles, 5 decks here. Nice. Okay, you got the Sun, St. John's Wort. That's a very auspicious card for summer to get the sunshine. Oh, you got Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. You got Red Rock, Nurturing. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And, Eagle, Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Okay, so I'm getting a very clear message here. For the summer for you guys, there is something coming up that has a spiritual connection to it. This woman is reading here. Or is she scrying? Actually, she might be scrying. Very spiritual cards. I do believe that you guys are working on something that's connected to your spiritual journey that I think you're going to share with the world. Spiritual connection that goes beyond this lifetime. You might have some help with it. It talks about a spiritual connection with someone. This is kind of romantic, has a romantic connotation to it. So we'll dig into it with the tarot and see if that's true for some of you. But I really feel like you guys are working on something that is going to shine a bright light for the world. It has something to do with spirit. Maybe you're working on a book. Maybe you're working on a course of some kind, like a tarot course. It says nurturing here, so maybe you have some knowledge about some healing knowledge that you want to share with the world. Whatever it is, this is a summer for you guys, maybe because it's just too hot outside for y'all, to work on that so that you can take it out to the world at the end of the summer and bring actually a lot of healing to a lot of people. Definitely getting a healing message here. Okay, so that's for some of you. For some of you, I feel like it's just you working on your spiritual self and nurturing your spiritual life this summer in particular. Like maybe you're going to a retreat that helps you get more in touch with your spirituality, maybe teaches you some principles of spirituality, helps you to master something in the spiritual realm. Maybe you want to become a yoga instructor or something like that, or some kind of meditation guru. But interestingly enough, it's not a time for you to go without. It's a going within kind of spiritual time for you. It's a spiritual summer for y'all. All right, tell us what else. What other words? What other messages do you have for pile 1? Using the universal weight here to see what other messages Spirit wants to bring through for the predictions for the summer. What else for pile 1? Okay, you got the 3 of Cups. Again, talking about connection. The Fool card, which talks about a new journey, and the Page of Pentacles. Minor Arcana for Capricorn. Can also talk about something new that you are working on. That has to do with like a new job or a new money-making venture. Maybe this spiritual knowledge that you are pulling together in some kind of, I think it's a very organized way. It's a very, conventional is not the word. It's very organized. It's very structured. Like I really do feel like it's something that you can give people. It's a course. It's a video. It's something tangible. Or it's a class. You're putting together a class, a yoga class, or a meditation class, or a Reiki class. It's something like that. I think maybe it could bring you guys some actual financial success. It's like the start of a new business with this spiritual thing. Maybe a spiritual kind of business. There's definitely connection in it, and it's connecting you to your spiritual group of people. But it's also very exciting. There's an adventure attached to it as well, because it is the unknown. You don't know how it's going to work out. It's something brand new. It's never been done before. So that's pretty exciting. What else can you tell us? What else do you want? What other messages do you have for pile 1 for their predictions for the summer? Rebirth. Any other messages from the Druid Craft Tarot for this reading for pile 1? Tower. I'm really loving this. This is very exciting, actually. Anything else for pile 1? I like that one. 6 of Wands. Victory. So yeah, I feel like this is a progression here. Like we start out this summer with you working on this project that you have to go within to do. It's a spiritual project, so you have to get your own self right spiritually so that you can pull this knowledge together in a real substantial way and share it with the world. I think it shakes things up. You got this Full card and this Tower card here. I think it's new. I think it's new information, and whatever world it's involved in, whatever focus it's involved in, if it's tarot or if it's runes or if it's, these are ancient wisdoms, but every once in a while some new take on these things comes about. And I think you've got a new take on something. You've mastered something, you got a new take on it, and you're taking it out into the world, and it re-energizes that thing that you're providing the course about. It gives some new energy to that discipline, whatever that discipline is. And I do feel like there's a financial element in it for you guys, and it also brings you closer to and helps you connect with those people who are like-minded. You got the Six of Wands here, which is a victory card. You're being recognized for this. If it's a book, it will do very well. You'll be recognized for it. I'm reminded of that book that came along. There's just a new one every once in a while that kind of gets people to thinking about things in a different way. That one was Conversations with God. I don't feel like it was particularly new information, but it was a new way of looking at it. It was a new story about it. So it did get people to start thinking about spirituality in a different way. That's what it is. That's what it is, you guys. That's what y'all are doing. That's very fascinating too. Interesting. All right. Just some herbal craft tarot to see if there's any further messages that want to come out about this endeavor. We'll call it an endeavor. This spiritual endeavor. What else do you want to say about this? Anything else? You got the Eight of Pentacles. Again, it'll be lucrative. It's something that you really want to do, and you enjoy doing it so much that it will bring you some money, but you kind of don't even notice that. You're not focused on that part of it. You're focused on the actual message that you're trying to bring out there. Again, Prosperous card, the Empress card, Goddess energy. Mother energy. What else? Six of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. So if you need some financial help with this situation to get it off the ground, you're going to have that. Knight of Swords is an older gentleman who is very fair, very intelligent, has a lot of wisdom, but maybe somebody that's helping you financially with your project here, which again is going to be very lucrative. That Empress card talks about a lot of abundance. It talks about giving birth too. So like giving birth to an idea here that brings you lots of money and lots of prosperity. For some of you, I'm just trying to figure out what it is, because we talked about several spiritual kind of things that it could be. And I would use maybe that spiritual term loosely. It's anything that feeds the soul or feeds the body or helps people on their spiritual journey in this life. So it could have a very earthy element to it. I'm definitely picking up on a lot of earth with the Pentacles and the Empress. I'm also very drawn to this Sun card over here. and the tea, I think there's a tea here. So it could be that it's some kind of herbal remedies that bring about healing, that help people heal in some very physical kind of way. Aromatherapy, herbal teas, herbal medicine, supplements. Or just knowledge, more knowledge about herbs and how to use them, but in a different way. Sharing that knowledge in a way that hasn't been done before and re-energizes, that's just an example, but it re-energizes whatever topic you're talking about. And you get recognition for your contributions to that particular discipline. Okay, that's... okay. That came out of left field. I was not expecting that at all. So I'm just going to get final words of wisdom from the angels and ancestors just to see if they want to. And you know what? Actually, I do want to see if there's any action that you guys need to take right now. What does pile 1 need to do, if anything? What does pile 1 need to do right now? What does pile 1 need to do right now? Nope, that's not it. What does pile 1 need to do right now? What action do they need to take? Nope. What action does pile 1 need to take? Begin now. Take your first step. Okay. Yep. Do it now. The time is right for whatever reason. And maybe you're not feeling this solitude thing. It's like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, I want to be out and about playing all summer long. I don't want to spend my time indoors focusing, studying, writing, pulling together something, a course or something. I don't want to do that. But you're being called to do it, and Spirit's saying, yeah, start now. Start now. And you will be done by the end of the summer, by the way. You will see beginning stages of the process. You'll be able to take it out into the world by the end of the summer. But start now. All right, final words of wisdom for pile 1. What you got? Final words of wisdom. Whew, final message. Spring. See your seeds grow. Very good. Very succinct message here. I can't believe it. It's just like all flowing together. Start now. Start working on it this summer. You will be able to take it out by the end of the summer out into the world. And then when spring happens, there's a rebirth. Look at that. When spring comes, you'll see the seeds from this that you have planted start to grow next spring. Very exciting. All right, that's all I have for my pile 1s. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 2, these are going to be your messages for your summer predictions for 2022. What's coming up? We're getting ready to find out. Pile 1 did have the Sodalite on it. I have pulled several oracle cards here, and we're going to pull them all together and see what message we can find. Madre of Water, Oats from the Herb Crafter Tarot. Voyage of the Heart, love flows through you and to you. Interesting. From Whispers of Love Tarot, the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. This is Queen of Cups energy in the Herb Crafter Tarot thing. So that's mother energy, love. Quell, follow your heart. It's becoming very clear here. There's something going on in the way of your emotions. Love. Love, love, love. But what kind of love? Because this is mother energy. So is it family or is it romance? Let's see. Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. Squirrel. So the summer for you guys definitely has an emotional element in it. It's all over here. Follow your heart. The only thing that's real is love. The Madre of Water, talking about an emotional healing, using water to heal, letting, it talks about self-care, letting the love flow through you, the voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Definitely all of this is about love. And then you have this one card here, talks about work and play. You're the master of doing both, having your dreams, following your dreams, working really hard, but also playing real hard. So this is interesting. I'm going to have to pull some tarot here to see what all this emotional. It looks like a new beginning, maybe even emotionally. But let's just pull some universal weight. Show us a little bit more about the summer for pile 2. Tell us a little bit more about this. What is this about for pile 2? Pile 2. These cards don't want to come out. Interesting. The High Priestess talks about intuition. There's a message in here of the Madre, with the Madre of Water. Queen, like I said, Queen of Cups energy in the Universal Weight deck. Intuition is definitely prevalent in this reading. The Eight of Cups and the Hanged Man, taking a time out, looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, so I'm kind of getting this part of it, following your heart and working hard and playing hard. I think that there is something that you guys want to do that speaks to your soul. And maybe you've wanted to do it for a long time and you took a break from it, kind of put it on the back burner, have been focusing on other things, and it keeps knocking on your door. So you have to pursue it. It's something you're going to have to pursue, because it would not pass that rocking chair test. When you're 90 years old and sitting on the back porch in your rocking chair, you would regret not having done this. So you have to pursue it. I'm going to get some Good Craft Tarot here. See if we get some details about what this is that you're pursuing. The Princess of Swords. It talks about young feminine energy, a young woman that's idealistic, very smart, has clarity. Show us what this is about for pile 2. The Ferret is kind of like chemistry, alchemy. The Two of Pentacles, juggling. You got a 2 here with the High Priestess. You got the Hanged Man here, which talks about taking a time out. There's something that there's a decision here that needs to be made. You want to do a couple of things. You want to go out and do this thing that you love, that you're passionate about, but you also may have some obligations. Maybe you're a mom that keep you from, or threaten to keep you from going out to pursue this. The message of this Eight of Cups is that though those people that you're leaving behind to go pursue this are not necessarily happy about you doing it, the message is if they love you, they will understand, because you have to do this. You have to follow your heart in this particular situation. I do feel like it's going to require some balance for you guys to be able to do it, because you do have some other obligations. This Hangman is asking you to look at things from a different perspective. What help can you get from other people? What creative ways can you resolve all your obligations? What creative options, I guess, do you have to resolve all of your obligations without it having to be all or nothing, without it having to be either I stay home and take care of my family, or I go out and pursue this thing that I want to pursue? Maybe you can enlist the aid of some family members to help you with your obligations. Maybe you can delegate, if you are a parent, maybe it is time that some of your children can take on some of the responsibilities around the house in order for you to be able to go pursue this. Maybe there's other help that is available to you in the community to help with this situation. I usually use the example of when this kind of comes up in a reading, that there's something you have to do. And if you don't do it, it's just going to keep knocking. And it's time to pursue it this summer for whatever reason. I don't know what your story is, but for whatever reason, the time is right this summer for you to pursue that which you love, that which you're passionate about. I always use the example of someone that when they were growing up, they just really wanted to be a musician. They wanted to be a rock star or whatever. And, life happened and they realized, okay, so, that might be a little bit of a pipe dream. I need to go get a real job, 9 to 5, working as an accountant or something like that, something that's practical. So then you put that dream of the music on the back burner, but it just keeps knocking because it's something that's in your soul that really wants to come out. So you have to pursue it. Well, now you've got a job and you've got a wife or a husband and you've got kids and you have all these responsibilities, but you really, really want to do this. Well, this is saying, for whatever reason, for you guys, this summer, the time has come. It is time for you to pursue that. Maybe an opportunity opens up for you that wasn't there before. It's going to require you thinking about things differently, looking at things a little bit differently to figure out how you can manage all this, how you can make all of this happen, but you can do it. Keep your goals in mind. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. So make it real. Make it happen. Any other messages from the Herbal Tarot for pile 2? Any other messages? That, yeah. So you got the suspended person again. That's that Hanged Man again. looking at things from a different perspective, taking a time out to look at things from a different perspective. These are almost the same card here. They look very similar. The medicine wheel, which corresponds with the Wheel of Fortune and the universal weight deck. It means that the wheel is moving forward. For some reason, the wheel is moving forward on this thing that you have to pursue. The Eight of Wands, that's what I was feeling. New opportunities coming in to do this. New energy around it. New ways, new opportunities. For some reason, this summer, are opening up on this passion that you've had a long time. It's been on hold. You've been on hold with it for long enough. That's loud and clear. You got that twice. And this is for some of you. This Princess of Swords, this Pharaoh, and this High Priestess. I think that's one person. I feel like maybe Taurus energy, maybe Sagittarius energy, but it's a wise person, a woman, and more younger than older, but not young. I'm saying 30s, 40s, probably, is going to help you pull this together. And she has some wisdom. She has some intuition. She has maybe practical knowledge, alchemy, very good at blending situations and figuring out. She's the one that can help you figure out, what other options do I have? It doesn't have to be all this or all that, right? There are other options. Getting other people involved, delegating to other people. This person's going to be able to help you figure out how to blend this all and make it all happen. So I feel like the message from Spirit for your summer is the time has come to make this dream a reality. The time has come to start pursuing this, and the doors are opening for you to start to pursue this. Doors are opening. Cooperative components here. You got people that are going to help you figure it out. The people that you have to, I don't want to say put on the back burner, because that's not really the right way to say it, but have to divert your attention away from, like you've devoted a lot of attention to this and these people, and now you have to divert your attention to this. So those people that you're not going to be able to give as much time to, they're going to be okay with it. You're going to figure it all out. Final words of wisdom you have for pile 2 in this situation. I feel like it's going to work out. I feel like you're going to be able to do it. And I will also say this, it's going to keep knocking if you don't. Final words of wisdom for pile 2. Druid, hold the space. So I feel like this is keep your light shining brightly. The hold the space, I feel like, is something someone's going to do for you. Someone's going to come in and hold this space for you so you can go out and pursue this. Maybe someone older, maybe a grandparent figure can help with the kids. Or someone older, an aunt, or just an older person in your community, in your church, can help with these kids while you go pursue this, or can help with this other obligation or responsibility. They can help you, they can hold this space while you go follow your dreams. Follow your heart. That's very loud and clear. And That passion that you have, that love that you have for this thing that you have to pursue, it's the only thing you should be paying attention to right now. Everything else is going to work itself out. All right, that's all I have for pile 2s. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 3 with the Aventurine, these are going to be your messages, your summer 2022 predictions, what's coming up. It's a nice Aventurine. I like it. So the readings have been very interesting so far. It looks like everybody's having a pretty interesting summer. Stuff is happening. So let's see what's happening for you guys. I pulled 5 different oracle cards from 5 different decks. So we'll try to pull them together and see if we can get a message here. From the Herb Crafters Tarot, you got Curandera of Water. And I think the Curandera, however you say that, is the wise people. It's like the kings. Wisdom, legacy, counsel. It's the, like the traditional kings in the universal weight deck or Rider-Waite deck. So it would be kind of almost like a mastery thing. So you got the Curandera of Water, seaweed. And from the Whispers of Love Tarot, you got Speak the Language of Love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. That's nice. From the Sedona deck, you got Red Canyon, Ancient and Future Energies. It's interesting. From the Sacred Traveler, you got Passion and Pleasure, Savor Your Life. And from the Spirit Animals, what's it called? Spirit of the Animals Oracle, you got Horse, Freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Freedom. Dancing in the moonlight, freedom. There's a release here. This is a very interesting message here. So the Curandera of Water talks about healing energies and the healing energies of the ocean for sure. That's very evident in the message. But it does talk about using water to heal you, whether that's in a bath or going to swim in a river. It's definitely about taking care of your needs, and particularly your emotional needs. And then you've got this message here of pursuing your passion and pleasure and savoring your life. And then this message of freedom with the horse. So these 3 taken together, this talks about speaking the language of love, to speak lovingly, and use loving words and the power of your language. And this talks about ancient and future energies, past and future. This is about story, you guys. This is about your story. It is about a transition, I think, out into the world from maybe like leaving home or something. So I'm going to have to pull some cards here, but this is about breaking free from something, breaking free from your past, breaking free from even your home life, like going out into the world and being free and savoring your life. And like leaving home, I keep coming back to leaving home. And appreciate. It's about roots and wings. It's about appreciating your family and the love and the support that you have from your family, and the healing and the nurturing that's always available there in your home, and appreciating that, but knowing that it is time for you to go out and to pursue new adventures. Your life, new adventures, passions, pleasures, freedom, your greater purpose, your greater calling. This is about a move. Y'all are moving this summer. Let's dig into this. Okay. So show us a little bit more about what's going on here this summer for pile 3s. Got some flipped cards here. I'm going to pull these out real quick. I'll be back in a second. Okay. So, tell us more about pile 3 and this move that's happening this summer. This breaking free, this transition. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all that death card came out. This is a major transformation for you guys. It's a transition. A part of your life is ending and a new one is beginning. So we got the 10 of Wands here, which talks about hard work, drudgery, and that coming to an end. You got the High Priestess here, which talks about intuition, feminine spirituality, using your intuition to make decisions. You got the 7 of Cups. Okay. Yes, this is ending. This, and I don't feel like this was bad. I feel like it absolutely nurtured your soul at a time when you needed it to nurture your soul. It may not have been your like your core family or whatever. It was a stopover for you. After some troubles, after some struggles, you went to this place. You were nurtured. You felt love in this place. You felt like somebody cared about you because, and again, it could be just your home and your family and your family of origin or whatever. But it could also just be a stopover place that has served its purpose, and now it's time for you to move forward. For some of you, this has been a little hard. Why has it been hard? It's been a struggle for some of you. For some of you, there's just a lot of loving energy. And there may have just been a lot of responsibilities in this. There was a responsibility to it, even though there was a lot of loving energy there. Like just family responsibilities or family obligations or whatever. That is over. You are breaking through. There's one final push. There's one final thing that you have to do. Then you break through and it's a new dawn. It's a new day. This situation ends. You go out into the world to pursue your passions and your greater purpose, by the way. And someone actually might be coming in to help you figure out what your greater purpose is. There's a very spiritual element here for some of you. For some of you, it's just new opportunities and new options that are coming into you once you bust free, once you break out on your own. Give us some more information about pile 3s. What's going on here? Tell us what else. Other messages do you have for pile 3? That's 3 cards. That's probably plenty. From the Druid Craft, you got the King of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Again, this is almost that same message here that it's being battle worn, a lot of hard work going into a situation and coming to the end of that bit of it. The hard work is over and you are ready to move forward again. Okay, so for some of you, what is waiting for you out there in these new adventures is a new relationship. You got the Two of Cups here, and you also got the King of Cups, which talks about an older gentleman, and in tarot, older is over the age of 35, that is good with the relationships. They're maybe a PR kind of person, like public relations, because they're good at building relationships. They're good at understanding people. But I feel like for some of you, an opportunity is coming in a relationship this summer. But I feel like it's after you bust out. I feel like it's out here in the freedom when you, and in the passion and the pleasure of enjoying your life. What else do you have for pile threes? Is that it? Got the suspended person here. The Queen of Wands, Leo energy. The Knight of Pentacles, moving forward but slow moving energy. The Chariot, and here we go. Now things start to move. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so all right, so you get this suspended person here that I feel like talks about where you've been a little bit. Some of you have felt a little bit stuck in this situation, even though it may have been a loving, nurturing, and kind situation and where you needed to be at the moment. There was still an element of feeling stuck there. So the Queen of Wands is a very adventurous, very, like I said, Leo energy. It's an older woman who kind of has it all. She's good at business. She's good at family. Also a good businesswoman. And I do feel like there's an element for some of you of a new business, because you got this Knight of Pentacles here that talks about something new coming into your life, bringing something into your life that's very practical: food, clothing, shelter, jobs, money, that kind of thing. And the Three of Pentacles talks about working hard at something that kind of like a creative endeavor thing that turns into a money-making venture. And this talks about planting the seeds for that. The Chariot is full steam ahead. It's also Cancer energy, so it may be a timing card. It's the end of June, beginning of July, when this thing starts to happen. This thing starts to move forward. King of Cups is also Cancer energy. I would look to Cancer time for some definite movement toward freedom for you guys. It does have a lot of energy of a young person who is leaving home. It definitely has that energy there, because what awaits you is a promising career, a promising relationship, lots of options, lots of opportunity, pursuing your own spiritual path, maybe even some travel awaiting for you guys out here. It's basically just your life waiting for you out here. So that has a lot of the feel of what's happening this summer. You know, summertime is right after graduation, so maybe people are graduating from high school, they're moving out on their own. Maybe they're graduating from college, they're moving out on their own. So this is not that unusual for this to be happening in the summertime. I also feel like it's not only for young people. I feel like there are also some of you where you have been in a loving situation and you are moving forward out into your own life. You are breaking free, and I hate to say breaking free because this has not been bad. Maybe a little stagnant. Maybe your progress in your life has been a little stagnant while you've been in this almost like a cocoon kind of situation. And for some of you, there's been a lot of obligations with it too. But now you're busting free. You're breaking out. You're going out to pursue passion, pleasure, and your purpose, your life purpose. That's what's happening. That is very interesting, you guys. All right, I'm just going to get some final words of wisdom for pile 3s here from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. What final words of wisdom do you have for pile 3? Final words of wisdom for pile 3. She-Wolf, I love this. This has been coming up a lot. Unleash the wild within. It goes along with this passion and pleasure and busting loose, howling at the moon, getting out there and telling the world, yes, I'm ready for things to change. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to unleash the passion that is inside of me. I'm ready to go out there and live my life and soak up all the juice of life. Yeah, it's time. All right, that's all I have for my pile 3s. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 4 for your messages, this is going to be your reading. Pile 4 did have that Sunstone on it. It's kind of a cool stone. These are going to be your summer 2022 predictions. What's coming up? Let's just find out. I've pulled several oracle from several different decks. From the Herb Crafter Tarot, I like this. You got the Fool, Dandelion. From the Sacred Traveler, you got Valiant Courage, Take Action with Passion. New adventure for y'all, big time. From the Whispers of Love, you got Treasure Your Loved Ones. It is important to love others deeply. Oh, that's so pretty. Treasure Your Loved Ones. For the Sedona, you got Prickly Pear, Diversity. And from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle, you got Hawk, Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So, okay, so I get the message part of that, and Spirit is trying to send you messages. But what is coming to me is that the hawk is a really powerful bird, and they are a soaring bird. I feel like you guys, with the Fool and with the Take Action with Passion, Valiant Courage, almost like the Fool, quite frankly, going out on a big adventure. I feel like you guys are starting something brand new. It is very exciting. It is a big adventure. And I'll get some tarot to see what it has to do with particularly. But and it might, it's going to be different for all y'all, but I want to get more information about what it might kind of be about. I think it causes you to, it helps you soar to new heights, is what I really believe. And with the diversity coming in, with the prickly pear, you know, that plant grows in a lot of different directions. So I think I think it's exciting, and I think it takes you to different places. Oh my goodness. Let's get some more messages here with the universal weight and see if we can get more details on what this big adventure is about. And like I said, it's probably going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it might be you're starting a new business. For some of you, it might be an actual adventure, like you're going on a trip somewhere. For some of you, it might be a move. You might be moving somewhere else. Show us what this is about for pile 4. Let's see more information about this new adventure. Okay. Got the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the Magician. For some of you, I think it's a home-based business. What have you been trying to manifest? Whatever that is what's happening. You have manifested it, and it is game on this summer. The 3 of Pentacles talks about having some kind of creative idea or some money-making idea and being in the beginning stages of planning for that idea to work. The 4 of Pentacles, or 4 of Wands, talks about happiness around the home. That's why I think for some of you, it's a home-based business that you're starting. 1 is also you got the 0, which is the beginning and all things are possible. You got the 1, which is the very beginning of stages. You're moving forward with this dream that you guys have had for a long time. Whatever that is for you, there's new energy around it. There's new opportunities around it for some reason. New creative energy, new opportunities, new options to pursue this thing. Now, the 8 of Wands energy says you got to pick up one of those wands and use it. Take it and go with it. It's a use it or lose it kind of situation. But I think you are, because this is really moving forward in a blind faith kind of way. You have no idea how it's going to turn out, but you're taking the risk. What else? What other messages do you have for pile 4? Tell us what else you can about this new adventure. 3 of Swords. What else can you tell us? What else can you tell us? Powerful. What other messages? I like that one, the Tower. I like that one, the Sun. Nice. I'm going to get a clarifier on this 3 of Swords for you guys to see exactly what that energy is about. What is this 3 of Swords about? Go one more on that. Okay, I feel like this is fighting energy. So you got the 3 of Swords here. You got the Knight of Swords, which is a young, rash person. You got the Nine of Wands, which talks about being battle worn. And then you've got this card of fighting here in competition. I feel like this is some heartbreak that, let's see, how shall I say this? This is some heartbreak that happened, because the Three of Swords is just about heartbreak. That's what it's about. It happened over a situation that there was some negative energy around, like maybe a young, rash person caused some conflict, and there was a battle over it, and the battle was won. You did win this battle, but it was a hard-won battle. And actually, this Nine of Wands talks about there being one battle left. You got one more fight left in you on this deal. And you do have one more fight left in you. You can do it. You're going to make it. You're going to make it past this. But this is not easy energy. So, yeah, there's some conflict there. Could be internal conflict, I will say that. But why are you getting that message? I don't understand why that message is coming in with the rest of this reading, which talks about this new adventure that you have. I don't know if it's just backstory. It's like how we come to this, or how we come to where we are right now. But this is blowing up. The Tower card, it talks about, it's blowing this up. It could be a third-party situation for some of you. It could be a bad work situation. It could be, there's three people involved in this. Whatever this is, I think it causes you to go pursue this other thing. Whatever this is, this energy that is not pleasant, not healthy, not happy, it is the catalyst for you to bust out and to go out on this, to do this adventurous thing that you have been manifesting. You want to do it. And it breaks you free from the past too. It's very happy. This is a very happy reading. I'm just feeling that this is a catalyst for some of you to go pursue this adventure. I want to get some, well, actually I want to look at that tower real quick. Show me the tower. I don't know how much detail we can get about it, but it's going to be, the tower always talks about wiping away structures, wiping away foundations that are not solid. So this was not, whatever you've built here in this situation was not built on a solid foundation. So quite frankly, the divine is striking it down. But it's a good thing, because it brings you to this other great adventure that you've been wanting, quite frankly, that you've been manifesting, and it's happy, and it's fun, and it's joyful, and it's good for you. All right, show me this tower. Okay, so you got the Four of Wands there. The tower is, hold on. Show me the tower. The Page of Cups. Show me the tower. And this Seven of Pentacles. Notice the home here. The tower is actually, I think you're busting away from your known secure place of security, like your home or whatever, because it does, this tower talks about the home. And something that you've been working on it. You took a break from it. You're going back to it. There's a sudden change with this situation. The Page of Cups can talk about a young person, a romantic involvement. So some of you, this might be a relationship that you're leaving behind with this negative energy and going out on this other adventure. That's not going to be for all of you. It's not connected to a relationship for all of you, but I think some of it, for some of you it is. For some of you, I think you're leaving the stability of home to go out and do this adventurous thing. All right, what else do you have for pile fours? What can you tell us about this new adventure? That's what I want to know about. I want to know more about the new adventure that you're going out on. Show us this adventure. Oh my gosh, you got the Fool again. Show us this new adventure. Tell us a little bit about what it's about. Got a lot of people. Got a King of Wands. You got a King of Cups. Got the Sun again. Wow. Two of Swords. Okay, that's a decision. Maybe a decision between those two people. Got the Fool again. You got the Sun again. This is good, you guys. Despite this, that looks a little bit, I don't understand this. There's like a little bit of some not cool stuff going on here. So a little bit of, conflict. You're wore out with a little bit of the conflict. Some of you, it's a relationship. This is kind of almost a side message to the rest of what's going on here. You are busting out from this and you're going out on a new adventure. It takes you, oh my goodness. It's going to be different your adventure is going to be different for everybody, but I do feel like because you got the Sun twice, it means it brings you into a happy, joyful place. It breaks you free from the past, and it's almost like busting into your wonderful, joyous future is what is happening. You don't know how it's going to turn out. You don't, but you're willing to take the risk. The message of the card is have faith. It is the right move for you to go out and do this. For some of you, it is it's romance, honestly, and it's like, I don't know why, but you're dating again, and you're dating two people. An older gentleman who's good at the relationships, an older gentleman that's adventurous, a lot of fun, sexual adventures, emotional love. On this hand, more fun sex, and you can't decide between those two people. By the way, you're like, oh no, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying myself, I'm dating here. I've broken free from the past. I'm going out on this new dating venture, but I kind of don't want to make a decision about both of these people. I kind of like them both. That's just some of y'all. But some of you, I really do feel like it's a home business. That message is coming up clear here. And something creative. Whatever it is, you have everything. You have all the skills that you need. You have all the tools that you need to make this thing work, to make this adventure or venture work. And because you got that diversity there, might be several different things going on. Might be dating, might be a new job thing, might be travel, it might just be a whole bunch of stuff. But y'all are breaking free this summer. That's what's happening. All right, what final messages do you have for pile fours? My goodness. What a great message. Very positive. New beginnings, for sure. Final words of wisdom for pile four. Oh, I like that. Guardian angel, you are not alone. This is beautiful, you guys. So the hand of God is in this. You're being guided in this situation. You're taking a leap of faith, but Spirit is going to be there to catch you. Each step of the way, you're going to be guided. You're manifesting your heart's desire. Very exciting new beginning. All right, that's all I have for my pile fours. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Take care.